Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the People's Republic of China here in Heartsfire and 4 Cold War. So in the last episode, we are just about to go over to Alaska, trying to get our navies together so that way we will be fine going over there. And of course, we have to learn about the North Emperor chain before being able to do that. So we're going to continue time properly here as we continue on our merry way against America. So we need to get to Alaska as soon as possible so we could split this force basically in half, because they're gonna come up to Alaska and try to defend themselves. And as you can see here, they do have some troops at the ready. Maybe they'll try to attack us, who knows? That'll be fun. But we're trying to get naval superiority, which overall we do. We just have to get the North Emperor chain, which we're hoping to get. And right now, it goes off and on between they do and they don't. We just have to get the right moment when they do to launch it. And what will happen is when we do have naval superiority and they're ready, I will pause, launch it, and then go. And they shouldn't attack us. Granted, they should probably attack. My god, it's laggy as balls. What they should do is they should probably attack my subs instead of attacking me, hopefully. Sorry that it's so laggy, just there's so many units in this mod that it's just very difficult. So the rest of Italy trying to fight through them. The French doing very well over in Africa, and of course we are doing very well over in Africa as well, pushing in a new front. So that's going to be very exciting, trying to get our new front started. Can be a little difficult than we imagined. Of course, it looks like the Soviet Union are here, but it actually does look like that's Turkish forces. I'm not exactly sure, but they do say the Soviet Union controls them. Now we're lined up against Thailand, but we're not ready. We're not going to attack Thailand. Probably not. What we are going to do is we're going to set the rest of these frickin' units to do what they must. I don't know why they're not doing it. They're not a part of that border yet, which very much makes me angry. And they're all a part of Mao. They're just not doing what they need to. I do not know why. Very odd. Please tell me if you do know why the troops are not lining up on their borders. Because I have no idea why. And also, what this red, sometimes they'll show red little slanted boxes. You'll see it in the video. Red little slanted boxes. I don't know what that means. So if you can help me out with that, that would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. We seem to be doing pretty well over in the communist states. I don't want to zoom in because it will get semi-laggy, but we're winning every single fight against them, which is very good. What else is happening? We're getting ready here. Almost done. Almost done. I'm going to go 3 speed and just try not to be quite zoomy because it is very laggy. Now we are building approximately 20 days each to build a bomb, so we do have 2 now instead of just 1, which is very good. We're going to want to make that even bigger and even higher. Surprisingly, Egypt has not came over to the great side of Warsaw, have they? No, they have not yet. If they come to Warsaw, that'll actually really help in Africa. Now we're boosting in Ethiopia as well, aren't we? Yes, we are. They're almost there. But Warsaw, of course, has grown magnificently. They are just gigantic. My god. So big. It looks like... Who is this? Oh, that's the French. I was like, who is this? It's French Commune. They're doing fine. I don't have to worry about them. They're doing A-okay. And we're still pumping out over there, which is very much okay. Now, have our troops gotten to France yet? We didn't set them anywhere over here or over here. I know we set them, I think, to this port here, but they haven't made it here yet, have they? It's going to be just so difficult trying to find them with all these Soviet troopers. And I don't know, I don't think I put them on an army. Which definitely was probably not one of my smartest ideas. My god, what are they doing? Good lord. So, yeah. The Soviets have a lot of troops. They are huge. Like, huge. I don't know where those men have went, though. It's not very good. So we can start sending other troops that this time I'll make into an army. And we'll just put in a new general for them. So this army will go over here. And we're going to try to do, or at least start, a naval invasion of the east coast of the United States. And we need to bring in some of our boats that we will be building over to them. But what I'm trying to do as of right now is get naval superiority in the area of the North Emperor chain. That's basically the only one we need, because the rest of them doing quite fine with naval superiority. We just gotta get it here in the North Emperor chain, and we are not doing that as of right now. We don't have as many boats over here as we would hope and wish for, but of course, they tag us every time we get over here. Very much sucks, but that's what happens. That's what they're doing, is they're tagging us before we get out there. Very smart, the United States. I'm probably just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up waiting till my navy's a little stronger before I actually start that. But in other news, we're not doing too badly ourselves over here. As far as construction is concerned, 182 civilian factories, very much doing really good. Infrastructure could be a little better in some forms and in some areas, but definitely not bad. Right now, all we're doing is building nuclear reactors basically everywhere. And that is why we're able to produce bombs so quickly. We could build a few rocket sites. Of course, I don't know if we're already doing that. It doesn't look like it, but it does say that we can only build in some areas. Naval dockyards, we should be building some more, really. So let's go ahead and build some. Just in a few areas, just so we can get it started in places that we need it. Let's go ahead and build in Taiwan as well. And on this little island, why the hell not? Because we're going to need to build those. And of course, we can see that we're not doing too freaking hot as far as getting naval superiority. We almost have it in every area. We just don't have it in the North Emperor chain or in the East China Sea. Which I do need to get, because that's where they're tagging me a lot, is right there. Now I wonder, do they have any airports over here? The Soviets? Because if they had an airport here, I would put my naval bombers. Now they have one here. 200 ain't bad, especially for naval bombers. We can at least do something with those. Let's go ahead and send 200 over there and see what we can do. If we can reach the North Emperor chain from there, then that'll be actually really good. We can start getting naval superiority in the area. Of course, freaking US and their boats are tagging us every time we try to do something over here, so that's not the best. If we could build some air bases over here. I thought from this air base here we'd be able to reach. I'm thinking that since we can't reach over to here, I don't think this is going to be much better, but who knows? We'll try our hardest. Now we have not air superiority here, which is very weird. But we have overwhelming air superiority over in Italy. And we're doing very, very well over in Italy. We could bomb a little bit more, now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and drop a... Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can. Let's go ahead and drop a bomb there. We're about to build another, so it's fine. Drop the bomb. Do it. Yes. Hopefully that will give incentive to get an attack going. But that is why our men are terrified, like our enemies are terrified of us, because I have huge nuclear technology, building bombs very, very quickly. So that's why our enemies are very scared to fight us. Now, I don't think I want to do anything with our air doctrines. I think what I want to do is just get our navy continuing on its research, because we need to build up our navy and we do better with it. And that was my own fault, not thinking that I was supposed to build very decent navy, very quick time. I have not really done that. So that is my fault, but that's not that bad. We can fix this. Are you going down? I just want to make sure you're not going down. Give me a second here, sorry. I just want to make sure that our newfound communist ally is not going down in the rank of popularity. No, they're going up. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because that would be very bad. Losing that would be losing entrance into the country, which would be not good at all. Nothing really going on in Norway either. I would think there would be a lot bigger of a fight over here, but there's a lot of units, just not a lot to attack. And they can't attack us because there's so many, but we can't attack them because we don't have supplies. So, be that as it may, and argue as it may, sucks. I'm going to look at this guy. Where is he? See, at least with this, I can kind of look. Okay, so there's that. Where are you guys going? You guys are going, it looks to be like the same place. Okay, so they're all right here. Aha, I found you. Good. They're going to be in this area, at least for a little bit, because it's going to be hard to move through. But if we can get them over there quickly, that would be very good. These guys are almost done. Almost. God, see, look at the Soviets right here, man. They're just building up in every single province. And they all have supplies in every single one of these. Look at this. Their supplies are fine. That is nuts. Okay, so let's pause for a second. Let's look at our allies' plans. What do they want to do? So basically a lot over in Norway. As you can tell, there's a lot over in Norway. A few over in Italy, but of course haven't been able to do any of that just yet. In Africa, it looks like they're wanting to cut him in the middle and move up, which is very, very smart, and they're doing that right now, and they're moving into Belgium as well. We, of course, trying to go all the way to the South African mark, doing decently well by it. We're just moving on through. And then the US kind of trying to stick it to the French and communists, Soviet Union, of course, and the Japanese, apparently, and they're trying to stop them here in Africa, but it's not going too well for them. So that's very good. We're still boosting over in Portugal, correct? Yes, we are. They're 50-50 right now, so they may come over. And if they do switch, that'd be very good. Now, are you at war with us? You're not in the faction of NATO, so I would not believe that you are, but Warsaw is starting to take over Africa now, which is very, very good. But for us, kind of at a stalemate, and I need to get it off of this stalemate. We need to start our attack over in Alaska. The only problem is North Emperor Chain, not the right spot to be doing things. So let's see, can they meet it here? I don't think they can. It says they're standing by. I click the North Emperor Chain. Yeah, they can't. So, okay, here's going to be the biggest thing for us. If we want to capture the seas, we got to have carriers as well in our navy. I should have really been building our navies up a lot earlier, and I apologize for doing that. I don't know why I haven't been doing that earlier, but I'm building destroyers and subs and battleships at the moment, which aren't too bad, but I need to start building our carriers soon as well, and I will start doing those when I get the naval dockyards built, and I should start putting those up in the front of construction, because we're building nukes pretty quick. We do not need to do that, so we need to repair, and then we need to start building our naval dockyards as quickly as possible to start getting our navy under control. And it looks like they're going to be rebuilding that very quickly, but they're going to be building more naval dockyards, which we do, in fact, need. But soon enough, they will be ready to do what they must. Now, I got them the order to do that, but I haven't given them an order to attack, have I? No, so you have the naval invasion, but you do not have what you need to do. So what I want you to do is I want you to basically push through Alaska. I want you to basically go all the way through Alaska and grab as many naval ports as possible. I don't see any more besides down here in Canada. So once you get to that area, we will rush down and try to get some more naval ports to have some more supplies. But we do need to walk through most of Alaska and then get it pretty much handled. Now over here, we're not doing too hot. They just moved us into another area, so I'm going to nuke them again. Not always the smartest idea, but I mean, it gets the job done, of course. And it looks like, I think we just nuked them. Yeah, we did. Boom. Just hit them there. Now we can't really attack them and hope for the best, because if we try to do that, we're just going to get slaughtered. So attacking them is not the smartest idea. Wonder if we can attack them here and do decently well. Can we? No, we can't. We're not going to win basically any fight that they bring. It's just a stalemate over here for now, just because there's so many freaking units. that we have not been doing too hot over here, and that's why I'm trying to open up another sector over in Alaska, which we're about to get. We're so very close to getting Alaska. And then over here, stalemate fighting, of course, has been... So basically, the big thing of what's happening is basically over in Africa. We're doing very well in Africa. Now, I want Ethiopia under our rule here soon. That would be very good. So we are just basically marching through the southern tip of Africa, and we're going to try to get to South Africa and knock them out, because it would be another country out of the war, which is going to be very good on our part. Now, we're destroying Belgium over here in Africa too. Very good. Very good. The Brits and Americans aren't really going to be holding up that much of a fight. If we cut them off here, they won't have supplies anymore, which is really going to benefit us. And they are obliterating them up here, which is very good. And we're soon going to knock the UK and Belgium out of Africa completely. We're soon going to hold all of Africa, so that's going to be very good for us. Now, Spain, you're scaring me a lot, and I'm going to try to boost you some more, but I think soon enough you're not going to be communist anymore. Of course, I don't want that to happen, but you're terrifying me to the point that it might. Are we almost there? We're almost there. Come on, we're almost there. We got 2 days, and then we're gonna be moving in. I'm so very excited. Come on! Yeah, 2 days, and then how many other? Oh man, we have naval superiority right now. No, just kidding. No, we don't. Dang it! Come on. 33%. Go. We just activated the plan. Were they ready? I think they were ready. Yes, they were ready. Yes. So the boats are going. Very good, very good. Now, what I'm hoping is that this battle goes on for a little bit. Because if this battle happens for a while, what's going to happen is we're just going to go right by them. And then hopefully they won't come after us. They will come after these guys, which is going to help us out very much. So what are you guys over here doing? You're putting a lot of troops in areas that really don't need them, but granted, you have a gigantic army. So we're going to work on our light cruiser force. 584 days, not that bad in the long end, so not too angry at it, but you know, not doing too hot either. We're going to go ahead and put a naval commander in this. Now, granted, I could be building these guys up a lot more, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it's not the worst thing in the world if they're a little bit inexperienced. As long as these 50 get there and we start in Alaska, that's going to be very good, because we're starting to lose our strength over here in the Communist States of America. We're starting to lose. And if we lose that, we're going to be losing a lot of our manpower, which is not going to be good. Granted, we have a shit ton, so it's not that bad. Okay, so where are they at right now? They're over here, and they're still moving, which is very good. Over here, we technically do not have naval superiority in the area, but they are still attacking us here instead of attacking us anywhere else. Now, our 6 boats, are they still coming? No, they've gotten caught by another naval force over in America. By America, not in America. Whoops. But we're moving through. Hopefully they'll be still attacking by the time we kind of go through. And that's what I'm hoping for, because up here we're not having that much of an issue at all. But right here in the North Emperor chain, we're having a really bad time. Really, really bad time. My God, Soviet Union. Good Lord. Now we're doing fine down here. We're moving down in Africa. No problem. Literally no problem. And of course they are now too with the new combined effort. We've been taking a lot of Africa, which is very good, of course. Now it looks like they're moving in on Libya, modern day Libya, of course. Pachazi, Tripoli. We need to take Tripoli. That would be a great one against the UK. And of course you guys want me to invade the UK as well, and we will do that when we have the appropriate manpower over there to do it. We do not at the moment. That's why I'm bringing a lot of troops, and they're taking so bloody long to move. Okay, so they're still attacking here, which is fine right now. We have full strength, and of course they do, so it's a battle of the wits right now across. It's just they have more boats at the moment than we do, which isn't that bad of a problem. It's not the worst problem in the world, and we're still building boats, thank God. We're still building a lot per month. We're not going to get attacked here, no, not yet. We have 8, and then we have 10, so very much close. What are these guys doing? I think these guys are sending their troops over to the communist states as well. They do see that we're having a little bit of trouble. But this right now is the scary part, because the American ships versus our men are right here, and they are very, very close to us, which is not very good for us. So it's okay at the moment. We just got to make sure we can get past. Once we get into Alaska, that is what's going to be very good for us. Now, the Americans are still here. They're still fighting. It looks like they're fighting mostly my ships instead of the North Koreans. I think they're still moving on by. I really hope they are. Oil 6, steel 7. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some more from the Soviets. Steel, I'm going to get some more from the Soviets as well, because they're going to help us out the most. Now we're moving through here, and we seem to be doing okay. But there are American ships. It looks like they're going to be tagging these guys here soon. Am I right about that? I don't know. I did see American ships in the area. That is terrifying. And those are Soviet men. Oh no, they're tagging these guys, which, God, that's a big fleet over here. We seem to be doing fine. Those are, of course, I think only submarines, so I guess it's probably not the smartest idea, because they're attacking battleships, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, we're still building, I think. We're still building some more, and we're building battleships now, too. We got one battleship in there, I think three destroyers and 2 subs. So we got a battleship, destroyer, and 2 subs at the moment, so that's fine. We're just going to continue building in there. We're not going to try to do anything as of right now. You can see our Army experience, Naval experience, and Air experience are fantastic. We don't have to worry about that one bit. Okay, so we're moving in. We're almost to Alaska. We're almost there. Now, just bumping the speed up by this point is probably not the smartest idea, but I'm going to do it so that way I can watch our troops go into Alaska. This is one of the biggest things, is that we have to land in Alaska, number 1. We have to land in Alaska. And number 2, we have to take Alaska. We have to take at least Anchorage, so we have a starting point in the invasion, which I think will be fine. We don't have to really worry. I believe we're going to be fine in it. So that's not the bad thing. We have 50 troops coming in. I'm pretty sure that's going to be able to attack. If this goes wrong, if this goes sour, I'm probably going to end up playing a little bit of this off camera to try to get more of a foothold to make it more interesting. But this is kind of like a hopeful boost. We need that hopeful boost here. We definitely need to take out Alaska and open up a new front against the Americans. Now you can see there are Americans behind us, which is very much not okay. So we're definitely going to have to, it looks like what we're going to have to do is we're definitely going to have to come over here and destroy those guys, because if they come behind us and take Anchorage, we're screwed as far as supplies go. Fuck, there's Canadians there, but I think we should be fine. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. I freaking hope we'll be... Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, okay. Just 5 battleships. Hopefully they don't sink a lot. Why do we have so many things here? Oh, it's literally our convoys. Okay, so it looks... Are they dipping out? They need to run. Uh-oh. We need to send some boats over there. Those are probably good. Come over here. Help out our boys. Let's also put them on search and destroy in this area. They're wiping out a lot of our convoys, but just wiping out a lot of our units! Oh, it looks like we got our ships here now, too. Very good, very good.